Data analysis is rooted in statistics, which has a pretty long history. It's said that the beginning of statistics was marked in ancient Egypt when they took a periodic census for building the pyramids. Throughout history, statistics has played an important role for governments all across the world for the creation of censuses, which were used for various governmental planning activities, including taxes. With data collected, we can move on to the next step, which is the analysis of that data. Data analysis is a process that begins with retrieving data from various sources and then analyzing it with the goal of discovering beneficial information. For example, the analysis of population growth by district can help governments determine the number of hospitals that would be needed in a given area. In 1890, we saw a big advance in data collection. Herman Hellerth developed a tabulating machine, which was able to systematically process data collected on punch cards. This invention made the 1890s census much easier. In 1880, the process took over 7 years, whereas in the 1890s, the process only took 18 months, and it also cost much less. Then in the 1980s, relational databases were created. These databases, or RBDs, allowed users to write SQL, or SQL, to retrieve data from a database. This made accessing data easier, which helped spread database use. The easier and cheaper data collection and data storage allowed for a lot of possibilities. As data collected continued to rapidly increase, the need for storage space became very important. Instead of individual hard disk drives, William H. Inman proposed a data warehouse, which is a system optimized for reporting and data analysis. Data warehouses are optimized for response time to queries. Data mining emerged in the 1990s. Data mining is a computational process to discover patterns in large data sets. The development of data mining was made possible thanks to database and data warehouse technologies, which enable companies to store more data and still analyze it in a reasonable manner. The next big advancement in data analytics came in the 2000s with the emergence of the internet. Seeing a large demand for the search of particular websites, Larry Page and Sergey Brin developed the Google search engine, which processes and analyzes data in distributed computers. The key points of this system is that it is automated, scalable, and has high performance. In the early 2010s, data collection expanded to the cloud. Amazon Redshift, a data warehouse on the cloud, and Google BigQuery, which processes a query in thousands of Google servers, were released. These programs lowered the cost and burden of processing data. Big data analytics allows companies to easily manage and utilize big data. This leads to better business decisions, more efficient operations, and higher profits. One of the reasons data analytics is so important is cost reduction. Big data technologies and cloud-based analytics bring significant cost advantages when it comes to storing large amounts of data. Plus, they can identify more efficient ways of doing business. Next, business makes better and faster business decisions with data analytics. With the ability to analyze new sources of data, businesses are able to analyze information immediately and make decisions based on what they've learned. Finally, data analytics offers new products and services. With the ability to gauge customer needs and satisfaction through analytics comes the power to give customers what they want. With big data analytics, more companies are creating new products to meet customer needs. Needless to say, big data is taking the world by storm through its countless benefits. Big data is allowing leading firms like IBM, Amazon, to develop some of the cutting edge technologies by providing high end services to their customers. Dell conducted a survey in which they found that companies who are using big data, cloud, and mobility are 53% ahead of companies who were late adopters. Big data gives companies that have integrated this concept 50% more revenue. We're a part of a data-driven economy that is made possible by software. No organization can survive without analyzing the current and future trends. Wrangling data is a crucial step that must be taken in order for a company to move forward. Businesses need strong software to maintain and accelerate business operations, which in turn fuels the need for big data technologies. Customers today have the opportunity to shop anywhere at any time, and this forces businesses to analyze each and every factor that would keep the customer coming back. And big data is the answer to this challenge. The customer dynamics are ever changing, and so should be the strategies of marketers. The companies can become more responsive by incorporating the past as well as real-time data to assess the taste and preference of the customers. Keeping customers happy is key to travel and hotel industry, but customer satisfaction can be hard to gauge, especially in a timely manner. Resorts and casinos, for example, have only a short window of opportunity to turn around a customer experience that's going south fast. Big data analytics gives these businesses the ability to collect customer data, apply analytics, and immediately identify problems before it's too late. Big data is also used in the healthcare industry. Patient records, health plans, insurance information, and other types of information can be difficult to manage, but they are full of key insights once analytics are applied. That's why big data analytics technology is so important to healthcare. By analyzing large amounts of information, both structured and unstructured, healthcare providers can provide life-saving diagnosis or treatment options almost immediately. Certain government agencies face a big challenge: tighten the budget without compromising quality or productivity. This is particularly troublesome with law enforcement agencies, which are struggling to keep crime rates down with relatively scarce resources. That's why a lot of agencies use big data analytics. The technology streamlines operations while giving the agency a more holistic view of criminal activity. Customer service has evolved in the past several years as more experienced shoppers expect retailers to understand exactly what they need and when they need it. Big data analytic technology helps retailers meet those demands. Armed with endless amounts of data from customer loyalty programs, buying habits, and other resources, retailers not only have an in-depth understanding of their customers, but they can also predict trends, recommend new products, and ultimately boost profitability. Data needs to be high quality and well governed before it can be reliably analyzed. With data constantly flowing in and out of an organization, it's important to establish repeatable processes to build and maintain standards for data quality. Once data is reliable, organizations can establish a master data management program that gets the entire enterprise on the same page. Data mining technology helps you examine large amounts of data to discover patterns in that data. This information can be used for further analysis to help answer complex business questions. With this software, you can sift through all the chaotic and repetitive noise in data, pinpoint what's relevant, and then use that information to assess likely outcomes. By analyzing data from system memory, you can derive immediate insights from your data and act on them quickly. This technology is able to remove data prep and analytical processing latencies to test new scenarios and create models. It's not only an easy way for organizations to stay quick and make better business decisions, but it also helps them to run iterative and interactive analytics scenarios. Predictive analytics uses data, statistical algorithms, and machine learning techniques to identify the likelihood of future outcomes based on historical data. It's all about providing a best assessment on what will happen in the future, so organizations can feel more confident when they're making the best possible business decision. Some of the most common applications of predictive analytics are fraud detection, risk, operations, and marketing. With text mining technology, you can analyze text data from the web, comment fields, books, and other text based sources. And you can use these to uncover insights that hadn't been noticed before. Text mining uses machine learning or natural language processing technology to skim through documents, emails, blogs, Twitter feeds, surveys, and more, to help you analyze large amounts of information and discover new topics and term relationships. So, today I talked about the definition of data analytics as well as the history of data analytics. I also talked about the importance of data analysis and how it's used in today's world. I also mentioned who uses data analytics and also how data analytics works.